Hey there, I'm Angela Sharp, and welcome to the Daily Mix. Did you know that today is a National Bubble Wrap Day? Yeah, that's a thing. Actually, you know, most days have like 5 or 6 national whatever days, but bubble wrap is really cool because I remember being a kid and you get the bubble wrap and then you put it on the floor and bounce it and everything. But you know what I've noticed as an adult? When you get that bubble wrap, you can't pop it anymore. Now it's just like pockets of air. It's no longer any fun. All right, so check out this house I'm gonna put on your screen right here. It is worth over $1 million, and it could possibly be yours for just $19. Well, and a winning essay. Now, after trying and failing to sell her 5,000 square foot home in Canada, owner Ella Wagger has taken some inspiration from the movie The Spitfire Girl, and she plans to give it away through a writing competition. So what is this contest? Well, participants have to submit a 350-word letter explaining why they should win the house, along with a $25 Canadian entry fee, which is just under $19 in the US. Now, of course, she's counting on getting enough entries to cover her asking price, but if the contest doesn't get at least 68,000 entries, it'll be canceled and all the money returned. Now, can you imagine getting a house like that for just $19? It's actually really cool to think about, but you also have to think about the long-term goals here. You have to pay taxes on the house and, you know, electric for the house, and she can't sell it. So when you go to sell it, you're probably not gonna be able to sell it either. Now, you can find out all the details on Facebook on Write a Letter, Win a House page. So if you're interested in a house in Canada, check it out. Now, from dream homes to dream jobs. I'm not kidding, guys, dream jobs. Oscar Mayer is looking for its next Wienermobile driver. The next hot dogger should be creative and outgoing because not only will be they in charge of the iconic Wienermobile, they will also represent the brand, run promotions, make media appearances, and more. If I didn't have a job with the Rays and the MLB Network, I would totally go for this. This looks so much fun. Plus, you know, everybody has to wave at you when you're driving around in the giant Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Now, the job starts in June and will last a full year. They're accepting applications through this Thursday, January 31st. So if you think you could be the next hot dogger, head on over to OscarMayer.com and apply. Coming up later in the show, I have ThriveCo. It is St. Louis's newest co-working space, and don't worry, they're going to teach us all about what that means. Katie and Alex Silversmith will be joining me later on in the show, so keep it right here, and let's get started with today's Daily Mix. Are opening later this month, actually this week. One in Florissant and one in Bridgeton. Now, you probably know what that means. Get your blankets and get ready to line up. Both restaurants will be honoring the long-standing tradition of the First 100 event, where 100 adults win free Chick-fil-A for a year. Registration will begin at each of the new restaurants' parking lots at 6 a.m. this Wednesday, January 30th, and they'll both be open to the public on Thursday. You can check out the full list of rules for the First 100 giveaway at thechickenwire.com. I've actually heard some people that I know have done this, and it always seems to be in these colder months when they open up these Chick-fil-A's. So these people are out there in their blankets and trying not to freeze, but I guess it's worth it for free Chick-fil-A. Now, the first exhibit of the year at the gallery at the Kranzberg will open this Friday. The Riot Show is a collaboration of visual artist Michael Ferris and poet Unique Hewley. Now, it's based on the civil unrest that persists in our society. Hewley's words express the discomfort and fears that are displayed in Ferris' visual art. The Riot Show is the first in a year-long series of exhibits centered around the theme of chaos and hope. It opens this Friday, February 1st, and will run through March 15th. For more information, visit KranzbergArtsFoundation.org. The St. Louis Zoo is hiring, and they're looking for applicants who have immediate availability this winter, as well as seasonal applicants for the spring, summer, and fall positions, including engineers and conductors for the Zoo Line Railroad. How fun would that be? Catering and food services, groundskeepers, gardeners, retail, parking lot attendants, and more. Flexible weekday and weekend positions are available for ages 15 and up. They'll be holding the job fair next Friday, February 8th in the Living World from 9 a.m. to noon. You can find out more information online at stlzoo.org/employment. Now, do you know a phenomenal kid who is pushing the envelope beyond their years? Well, there's still time to nominate them for the 2019 Deluxe Phenomenal Kid Awards. Every year, Deluxe Magazine recognizes 25 inspirational kids between the ages of 5 and 18, and they honor them for their amazing work they're doing. Now, if this sounds like someone you know, head on over to deluxemag.com by February 1st and fill out the nomination form. And speaking of phenomenal kids, the first round of the 9th annual St. Louis Teen Talent Competition will take place this weekend. Over 2 days, 141 performers will take the stage at Kirkwood High School and Logan University. There'll be a wide range of acts, including musicians and singers, acrobats, contortionists, jugglers, and so much more. And 40 of those acts will then move on to compete in the semifinals in March. Now get this, they are vying for more than $40,000 in college scholarships, performance opportunities, cash, and prizes. You can learn more at foxpacf.org. March 1st is the deadline for the Missouri Gaming Association's Project 21 Scholarship Competition. This program is open to all Missouri high school seniors. Now, students must write and publish an original essay or article in their school newspaper or create a poster or video educating their peers on the dangers of underage gambling. Entries must be published or displayed at the student's high school for at least a full week by February 15th. The Project 21 application and guidelines can be found by going to MissouriCasinos.org. January is a National Mentoring Month, and to celebrate, Big Brother, Big Sisters of Eastern Missouri is honoring this past year's standout volunteers and supports. Now, this year's honorees include Adam Rocky, Big Brother of the Year, Megan Garza, Big Sister of the Year, Susan and Randy Bartlett, Big Family of the Year, Cheryl and Bruce Fleming, Parent Guardians of the Year, Commerce Bank, Corporate Partner of the Year, St. Louis County Library, Community Partner of the Year, and Karen Sant, Big Staff Member of the Year. The organization itself also received high honors in 2018 when it was named the Large Agency of the Year by Big Brother, Big Sisters of America. Congratulations to all the honorees. If you'd like to be a mentor or find out more about the services they offer, you can visit them at bbbsemo.org. The St. Louis RV Vacation and Travel Show returns this week, now in its 42nd year. This is one of the biggest public RV shows in the country. Nearly every style of recreational vehicle will be featured throughout the more than 260,000 square foot of America Center. Attendees can check out the latest in the state-of-the-art RV technology, parts and accessories, as well as travel destinations. Motorhomes, fifth wheel, travel trailers, trucks, campers, and more will be on display and for sale, of course. The Vacation and Travel Show will be at America Center this Thursday, January 31st through Sunday, February 3rd. You can find out all the details at stlrv.com. Now, take a break from the cold and immerse yourself in tropical oasis at the Missouri Botanical Gardens Orchid Show. The annual show features a rotating display of hundreds of orchids from the garden's collection. This year's display will focus on the home gardener with tips for caring and handling them at home. Nights will also return this Thursday, putting the show in a whole new light with live music, drinks, and more. The Orchid Show opens Saturday, February 2nd and runs through the 24th. Orchid Nights return on February 14th. Visit missouri.org for more information. Now, are you a huge Harry Potter fan? Well, if you are, you're in for a treat. Layla's Restaurant is hosting their first Harry Potter themed brunch. You can relive all the great moments from the iconic movie series while enjoying delicious food. And Harry Potter brunch wouldn't be complete without magical mimosas. They're even showing the classic Harry Potter movies. You can get in the spirit and come dressed as your favorite J.K. Rowling character. No reservations are needed for this brunch. It's on a first-come, first-served basis. This enchanting event is happening this Saturday, February 2nd, from 10 to 2 at Layla Restaurant in the Grove. To get in all the details, visit laylastl.com. And Disney on Ice is celebrating 100 years of magic, and they're skating into St. Louis later this week. Get the ultimate Disney experience with your favorite characters, including Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and many of Disney's beloved princesses. And of course, Disney's Frozen will be there. Anna, Elsa, and Olaf will all be there, and you can also sing Let It Go at the top of your lungs. You can also sing along to 30 other songs from Toy Story, Finding Dory, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and many more. So grab your Mickey Mouse ears and bring the entire family to this magical experience you won't forget. Disney on Ice will be at the Enterprise Center in downtown St. Louis beginning this Thursday, January 31st through Sunday, February 3rd. For ticket information, visit enterprisecenter.com. Now, are you looking forward to the Super Bowl this weekend? Okay, you're not. I'm not either. But you are looking forward to the commercials. Now, if you don't already have plans, the Budweiser Brewery Experience is hosting the biggest Super Bowl party in St. Louis. The all-inclusive event comes with the ultimate tailgate. There'll be 2 complimentary domestic drinks. You can come out and cheer on your favorite team, whether it be the Rams, the Patriots, or the whole place exploding. That's what I'm cheering for. Now, it's all happening this Super Bowl Sunday on the February 3rd from 4:30 to 9. You can check them out right there. All the information is on your screen. Okay, I've got ThriveCo. You guys, I've got Alex and Katie here at ThriveCo. All right, we talked about this a little bit before the show, but apparently a lot of people are like me in St. Louis and don't know what this kind of co-op space is. What is it?
Yeah, Angela, good question. So if you're a growing business or an entrepreneur and you're finding you're holding a lot of meetings at Starbucks, or if you work from home and maybe need a more professional office setting, or if you just want to be in a premium area but don't feel like you can afford an office there, that's the kind of solution coworking can provide.
And so you guys are kind of like bringing in these different kind of businesses all under one roof.
Yes, exactly. So we provide access to exactly what companies need to be successful. That comes with the office space, the customized furnishings, the services. We have a variety of services. The funding, we have venture capital and small business loans available in the community that businesses need to thrive and be successful.
Yeah, and you guys are in downtown Clayton.
Yes.
So that is kind of where almost everybody wants to be if they have a business, and you guys make that available to people at less of a cost.
Yes.
That's exactly right. And the other thing is today's business has to be adaptable and nimble, and so co-working like ThriveCo really provides a solution, an office solution that is also adaptable and nimble. And that's the idea.
You guys just opened up, right?
Yeah, we opened up on the 14th of January, so we're brand new.
Brand new, but
Yes.
you already have about 80% full.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we actually only 3.5 weeks after kind of launching our idea and bringing it forth to the public, we had to expand to meet the need to acquire more offices. So we're really pleased with how it's going. We have 5,000 square feet and we're about 80% full.
Well, that's great, but that's also great news for people who might be listening who are like, that's something that I'm interested in. There is still space available with you guys.
There is. We have a couple offices, full-time offices left available. We have some part-time offices, office rentals available, and then drop-in co-working memberships where you have full-time access to kind of a variety of different workstations that you might need to be able to accommodate your work. We have meeting rooms as well. All of our members get credits to the meeting rooms and can book them as they need to, and to have professional meetings and that kind of thing. So.
Well, right, because if you're working, there's a lot of companies that are, you know, with computers and the internet and everything being on your phone, you can work from home, but when you go to have those meetings, it's kind of awkward to do that at a Starbucks or something like that.
Definitely.
Or if you just want to be around other people who are also working hard, doing creative, cool things. One of the coolest things has been to see some of the businesses get to know each other and meet each other and find people in common that they know. maybe how they can work together.
Well, absolutely. That kind of puts them all in the same space. But there are some other co-works available here in the area. What sets you guys apart?
Yeah, we have 3 differentiators. So the first one is access, the access that we provide. It's kind of this wraparound model where you have exactly what you need to be successful. The second is really our commitment to diversity and inclusion. We are a space that welcomes everyone in terms of the business industry that they're coming from. We have such a variety already represented at ThriveCo. And then also the backgrounds of the people that are working there. We accept all people of any race, ethnicity, gender identity, sexual orientation, religion. The sky's the limit. So we just want to be an inclusive space for all. And we have a commitment to that from day one. And then our third differentiator is really that I'm a social worker. I've spent my career as a social worker, and we're really dedicated to listening to the needs of our members, taking in their feedback, and then shaping the community around what they need to be successful. So that's kind of what sets us apart.
Well, yeah, and that last one in particular, I mean, a lot of places would be like, here's your space, if you want it, there it is. But you guys are willing to listen to ideas and maybe transform some things to kind of meet that inclusion of everyone.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's right, yeah, and one of the advantages of being part of a newer space and a little smaller space is you get in on the ground floor. So we get input, we can implement it. You don't have to talk to a big committee. There's just us, and we can usually make it work.
Now, you guys just recently had your open house event.
Yes.
How was that?
It was great. It was packed. We had over 200 guests, and we just had a great time meeting new business owners and people doing really innovative things in St. Louis. It was really exciting and just a great event. So,
if someone wanted to learn more information, you know, costs and all that stuff, how can they get a hold of you? How can they reach out to you guys?
Yeah, so they can visit our website at www.thrive-coworking.com. They can also email me, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, at thrive-coworking.com. Yeah.
And you guys kind of set this up together. Like, what made you want to do this?
Yeah, so I'm a social worker. He's in business and commercial real estate and has that strong foundation. And our skill sets just really work nicely together for this business. It just made a lot of sense. So yeah, we're enjoying it. A family-owned business.
Well, which everybody loves that. But Katie, you're there all the time. So
yes.
If someone is there and they have, you know, rented the space or whatever, and they need help with something, you're the one that's there to troubleshoot and help them out.
Exactly. Yes, I'm here. I'm there full time. And Alex has a full-time job at U.S. Bank, so he's helping us on a part-time basis, but really with the financial aspect and more the business side of things. So.
And you're kind of there to kind of help make sure everybody's feeling loved in their environment.
Yes, definitely.
But without going into too much detail, what kind of companies do you already have kind of set up in your space?
Yeah.
We have branding, marketing, lawyers, social worker. We've got it runs the gamut. We have a company that's got 24 employees. We have a sole proprietor. So it's been really interesting to see kind of how one space can fit the needs of different groups.
Right, so it can really span that need. And then being in Clayton, of course, makes it easier for people to kind of, everybody knows Clayton is kind of where our downtown St. Louis and Clayton are kind of where everybody from the business world wants to hang out. Yeah. So it kind of puts you right there for a much better fee, I would assume.
Yes.
Yeah, and one of the things we've found a lot of people like is that they found themselves trying to have meetings in Clayton but didn't have a place to go before, or they wanted to be closer to their clients there, or maybe they lived close by and needed a place that was convenient for them.
And I'm assuming the distractibility is a lot less there. I know that I've been to meetings, at restaurants and coffee shops, and it's like, oh, bird. And you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to kind of like focus on what it is at hand, kind of get your work done, and you end up spending maybe an extra 2 hours on one project because others, a waiter's coming up or this is happening. But here you guys can meet together and kind of get it all hammered out in a timely fashion.
Absolutely, yes. There's a variety of different workstation options. So if you need more privacy to kind of, get your work done and focus, that's available, as well as kind of more collaborative meeting spaces. So, yeah.
That's wonderful news. Well, let's tell everybody one more time where they can find out information about you and how they get a hold of you and everything they need to know.
So it's www.thrive-coworking.com. Our phone number is 314-810-6605. And email is katie@thrive-coworking.com.
And you can see on your screen, they've got a Facebook and Instagram. You can email Katie, you can check them out on LinkedIn, or you can call them. That's very old fashioned. I like that you still have that option available.
We do.
Definitely call them and check it out if that's something you're into. I know a lot of people are doing business at home right now and maybe want to kind of move out and explore other options. So they can contact you just to check it out, I would assume,
Absolutely. We'll do a tour and just talk to them about what their needs are around their business and try to help them. So,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Alex, Katie, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you guys for checking us out. You can check them out, but you can also drop us a line. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can drop us a line right here at The Daily Mix at stltv.net. We want to hear it from you. That's going to do it for The Daily Mix. But keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis.